pleasure to give a small presentation. Pioneering wastewater treatment with futuristic package solutions. I think we are in the line from at least the mid 80s or early 80s even. Water treatment, wastewater treatment has gone a long way. And sometimes we say we have come to a saturation. It has hit the peakest point. You know, you have the best evaporative technology and RO and ultrafiltration, things like that, and MBR about it. Now, how are we planning for the futuristic threats? You know, if you see, there are a lot of threats for our wastewater treatment. Fund, location, space, hazards. I will say you have to do a EAA to put even a wastewater treatment plant of large size. There are so many impacts of because of the effluent plants, sewage plant. Now let us think what are the future expectations. How the industry and the institutes and several other organizations can lead to a good futuristic package solution. We guys have done some work on it, we want to share the practical work. As I already told you, we are having the best in the technology. See, just a month back, a great professor he's also very big, senior person in our government of India, a German. I had invited him for a couple of days in Chennai to think about the future. We guys are looking for a European Union approval for our wastewater treatment plants. And the professor had been here for a couple of days with us. And what he said, I should share here. He said, India is far more developed than Europe in at least wastewater treatment technologies. You know, this is really, I think we all should be proud, and I think we should clap about it. A German, a top professor who's in his mid-60s, and he's been leading a lot of Government of India think tank groups, made an understanding very clear. India is well developed in wastewater treatment, and we are trying to give some solution for a paper industry in Germany. And he said, now, VVX guys are doing, now I am coming all the way to Chennai to pick up a treatment facility for R1 in Germany. It is very mind-boggling, and I'm very happy, and we guys are really, we are the leaders in the world, and now we need to think of the futuristic such that we dominate more than other jumping giants like China and others. This is a very critical aspect, and that's why we're going to, really pick up. And this is what we are doing now. You can see how the top one is a typical wastewater plant, and bottom one is a manufacturing facility. We give everything in a simple solution. Now, these are the key areas. What are the futuristic package solution? What do we expect? I think when the session is open for discussion, I would love people to raise some questions on this. These are the aspects. What is going to be a futuristic wastewater treatment plants? Maybe it's 1 kg, maybe it's 1 mld, maybe it's 100 mld, whatever sizes. What is the expectation? Where the industries have to gel with the institutes, R&Ds, or the homemade ones, such that we reach to a global market. I should say here a couple of points. Just last month, I'm very happy to say, we are giving for Sri Lanka Defense a 400 KLD MBR sewage treatment plant. Mind you, there's no one going building all big Taj Mahal, like civil works and all that stuff. It's totally a package solution. You need a ETP in 15 days. You need a STP in 15 days. You need a water treatment plant in 15 days. Where is the question of building a civil structures, monsters, and wasting our time? And ultimately, we all know most of our water treatment civil tankers leak. That's because we guys use fly ash in our cement. Officially is allowed. And most of our, even the big construction giants like Larsen & Toubro does it. That is a big problem, and we guys go to the surgery of plugging in all the leaks, and the whole thing goes for a couple of months or even years. And so the plug and play, just go put the plant, shove the stuff and come. That is the way we expect things to happen. And also, AI and IoT integrated. See, I'm very honest, we are not putting a fast story. Our plans are AI and IoT based for the last 1.5 years. And this is where the whole thing comes. Towards the end, I'll just show you how the dashboard looks. A simple plant, I'm telling for a plant of 10 kg, 20 kg, and all that stuff. You hardly need an IoT based system. It's going to cost you only 1.5 lakhs or 2 lakh rupees additional. And the shift manager can see, the pollution control board guy can see in the office, an NGO can see, all the relevant stakeholders can see. That simple IoT-based technology has to be done, and you guys have a little taken leadership in this great country. Improved energy efficiency. You know, nobody is interested to spend electricity. Electricity is almost 9 months in Chennai. And you know, we are talking about carbon footprint today. With the perspective of carbon footprint, how much ever electricity you take, we are responsible to the society, and we have to go for lot of problems, and you know, by 2030 we have to achieve lot of standards and all the stuff. So lesser the electricity, the better you are. One is on the consumption, another is on your in-situ generation. And this is a very critical aspect. Improved energy efficiency, I don't have to tell that, the whole world hops on this. And reduce human interface. So this is another very interesting aspect. You know, if you see, you know, way back in late 80s or 90s, when we put a big sewage plant in one of my organizations, the Great Chennai Petroleum, I think some of my colleagues may be here, you know, we made a study. What is the hazards of running a sewage treatment plant? We checked with the Chennai CWMS, SSB and other plant organizations where there are already STPs. They said, look here, you need to rotate your operator. There is high opportunity of getting lung-borne diseases for a sewage treatment plant operator. And this is a very interesting, important aspect. So people tend to get lung diseases, they start drinking and so many other aspects. Lesser the human interface, the better it is for a wastewater treatment plant. When you think of pharmaceuticals, when you think of more rudimentary, difficult effluents, it's all the more difficult. Now that is very important, reduced human interface. And reduced footprint. So nobody has got space. Nobody has got space. Now I'm just talking a challenge what we are facing today in Sri Lanka for an ice cream. Sri Lanka makes the best ice creams in the whole world, it seems. And those ice cream effluents are pretty bad. And they don't have space. They're retrofitting and they want to make the plant 3 times more. That is when the space criteria comes. That is when these kind of novel new technologies for futuristic we are done. We are solving the problem with GRP tankages. That's what our main product is. And next comes the minimized noise and order. See, as we all know, effluent plants, the blowers make the largest noise. There are umpteen court cases in city of Chennai itself, or in so many townships, where they put sewage plants with the blowers bring down the roof, and there is cardiac problems, so many things associated. So we need to focus on that. And obviously improve treatment capability, better process, or better processes, and ease of operation, comfortable operation, cost efficiency, of course, the last but not the most important. And the last one is portable capability. Not portable, portable. Like a briefcase, you should be able to carry your facility away all around. I think the very important is portability. So you put a plant in Manali, and you can go the guy to Ennore, or you can go the guy to Bangalore. That should be the state of competence of our effluent and water plants in the days to come. And now, and last but not the least is, we should expect government to make more stricter norms in our effluent treatment and sewage treatment. Our court need not advise this, and we should be all geared up for a continuous compliance of these legals. These are the main precepts on which the futuristic plans are to look. Now going to the next one. See, of course, these are all very basic. You know the industrial wastewater details, and this is the importance of wastewater treatment management, already explained. And of course, we have the regulations. And I always stress our Indian law is the best in the whole world. When we meet in people in the Middle East and Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and even parts of Australia, our Indian environment laws are the best in the whole world. And of course, this is the characteristics of the effluent. Have a physical, chemical, biological, and also know a lot of research has to be done. What are the other characteristics which affect the humans? It is not just these physical, biological components. There is a lot of whether there could be nuclear issues, whether there could be order issues. There are so many other aspects on which we have to categorize, and we need a lot of research to be done, and this is not a critical one. And of course, this is the basic, how you relate it, how you make the wastewater, and all that. Now, let me come to, I was talking about packaged plants, and that's exactly, this is the way our packaged effluent plant looks. And now I will request Ajit to just say the ONGC here. See, this is a plant, a short video. Please make it very clear. pharma company with a smaller effluent quantity, how this solutions could be done. There has to be a futuristic, initiative. And the advantage in an ONGC plant is it's all hired plants. We guys may have to move it after 5 years or 10 years. It has to go to maybe Nagaland or wherever. And that has got a mobility factor as well. And strong, big organizations like ONGC itself is looking for this. That's a very good aspect. We are all going to the futuristic mode. Now, lot of, as I told you, R&D effort is needed. We calculated in my company where some 2,500 people working predominantly in the oil and gas also. There is already an R&D setup of to the tune, because I made a government application just a couple of months back. I knew we are having 12 people in my own company doing R&D, and that isn't enough. And R&D is a focus. Probably that is where the institutes come into play. I think SR was trying to do something with us, VIT, so many people are trying. Now we have struck a good agreement with a very good IIT Hyderabad. The professors there are raising a lot of interest in our package solutions. And we guys together have applied for a lot of DST grants from the central government to develop furthermore in pharma and other critical sectors. And what you see out there is one done in Goa for a 100 kV plant where the whole plant is below. The sewage from there is collected, treated, and a lovely garden done. And it was opened with the Honorable Chief Minister himself a couple of months back. So these are all very pioneering and challenging new areas. Noiseless machines. See, it's very critical. We are trying to initiate the manufacturing of noiseless blowers, so that becomes a very good positive component for effluent and wastewater plants. And next comes, as I told you, Smart Hub. We have a Smart Hub as IoT place for all our plants. We have supplied almost some 300 plants, out of which people have opted for IoT to the tune of around 70-80 plants, and our clients are benefited. This is very essential to do, and for large plants also you can do this. And this is a typical dashboard, and I'm just trying to wind up. Monthly reports, and this is a real-time simulation. All this are peanuts of our expense. We are not bringing in big numbers here. And now air self-diagnosis is being looked into, and standardized plans so that and ultimately we come to a solution, and we want to wind up, and we request a lot of initiative, and we look forward for working with other institutes and other organizations also in this pursuit of futuristic wastewater plant, where different type of industries, different type of technologies, and also suppliers are needed. Thank you. Look forward for your valuable questions.